What's good, guys? Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here with a kind of like a pure Crusadia combo tutorial. So for you guys tonight, or today, yeah, tonight I will have a total of two 3-card combos that'll end you on a Equimax with a negate and a Crusadia Savage with also a negate. So there's not a lot, like, as far as like going first for the pure version, there's not really, like, we can end on maybe a max of maybe 3 interruptions, if that, but that's why the Guard Dragon variant is so much better, in my opinion, as the deck can still do what Crusadias do by going second, but also gives it a very busted opening first turn, allowing us to end on like multiple negates. But a lot of you guys have been requesting some pure Crusadia content, so I'm going to bring it to you. And it's going to be, I'm going to show you guys the 2 3-card combos. So of course, for this combo, you must have Maximus. You must have Maximus. And then this can be, Arborea can be any level 3 Crusadia, and you have to have Destrudo. So I know people are going to be like, well, this ain't the guard. Why would we play Destrudo in the, in the pure version? Isn't it for the Guard Dragons? I thought that too, and I was testing this guy online, and Destrudo is really good in the pure variant, just because of the ability that he gives you. So like, in theory, he gives you access to Quantum Dragon, and this is like kind of the thought behind him. Is so like when you pay half your life to summon him, and you go into Quantum Dragon over the Dawn Dragster, so Quantum is now 2,500, and then you normally are putting a Maximus. So then your Equimax is just bigger, and it allows for just a harder one punch, in my opinion. It's the half of your life doesn't matter because you're going to one punch them anyway and win. So it's been working out very well. It's also a good extender, by the way. If they stop certain plays, you can just special this guy from your hand to extend further. So without further ado, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. So for the sake of this combo, guys, I'm actually going to give myself 2 cards to kind of like show you guys like the max potential of the hand. Perfect. So I'm going to give myself an Ash and an Impermanence. So this is the max potential of this in a pure Crusadia hand. But these 2 cards do not matter at all. So essentially they can be whatever you want them to be, but just for the, like I said, just to show you the max potential, we'll put these in here. So to start out with this combo, guys, you're going to normal summon Maximus, link the Maximus away into Magius. You're then going to special the level 3, whichever it be, Arborea, Reclusia, or Leonis, here, triggering the Magius to search out Draco, and then you use the Destrudo in your hand, targeting the Arborea to summon it here. So now it's level 4. You guys can kind of see where this is going, and I think this is a pretty good combo even in the Guard Dragon variants, just for the simple fact that they're probably going to wait to Ash you on the Elippy. So like this kind of like, how to put it, like smoke screens them in a sense. So like if your hand is not that great, you're fearful, you can read they have an Ash or something, this is probably a good alternative to go through. So then you link up. So this right here is where you normally go for the Spatha, but here we're going to go for Regulex. So as soon as you go to Regulex, anybody who's like familiar with the deck will know like, oh, they're not playing the Guard Dragon variant, so now they'll realize their Ash in their hand for the Magius. If they didn't Ash the Magius, they have to use it now. So then you'll special Draco here, Draco 2-1, add yourself back Maximus, get yourself Crawler, and then you just link up into the man, the myth, the legend, Equimax, and then you special here, because the zone the Equimax points to, you'll Synchro, Destrudo goes to the bottom of the deck, into Savage. Savage's effect, you will equip Regulex to him. And then right here, guys, so like here's a good example. And then you set the Crawler. And then during your opponent's standby phase, you flip the Crawler. Well, of course, you would also set the Impermanence too. So Crawler's effect, add you any World Legacy card you want, add yourself Succession. So then like this is essentially your hand. So like at max potential, guys, you are looking at a total of 4 interruptions. 1, 2, 3, 4, with a follow-up with a Succession. And your Equimax is huge. You have a Omni Negate and then a Omni Negate for on field. So like it's pretty good for the pure variant. So yeah, remember like these 2 cards could be anything. They could be just 2 other Crusadias. So in which case you have a total follow-up for your next hand if there are other 2 Crusadias with Succession. So it's pretty good. Your Equimax is, I think, a total of 5,200 because he's gaining from this. So it's pretty good, but we're just going to move on to the next combo. The next combo is going to kind of be another 3-card combo. it just requires you to have any 2 Crusadias, and then, like for the sake of the video, there we go. 2 Crusadias and Insta-Fusion. So this is simply, and pretty much, if you guys are still playing Insta-Fusion, there's other targets you can play, but I will go through and I will show you the combo with Insta-Fusion. You're still going to end on the same board with the Equimax and a Borreload Savage Dragon, which is pretty good considering the pure version of the deck. Like, the max it can end on going first was maybe a, what was it, a FA Dawn Dragster with an Equimax, and then that was it. And FA Dawn Dragster only negated spells, so, like, and it didn't boost your Equimax either, so Equimax could easily be ran over. And it's just now that we have access to Borreload Savage, the pure version has a kind of a better going first. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So, of course, guys, in this particular setup, guys, always normal summon the Arborea in case they have Ogre. Arborea kind of helps us. So you link away into... Ooh, wait a second. You can't use Arborea. I'm sorry, guys. Well, you could, but we're not going to. It has to be either Reclusia or Leonis. You can't use Arborea in this combo because she's a tuner. So we'll just go ahead and add Reclusia since he's one of the more popular ones thanks to the Salad Boys. So then we'll normal Reclusia. Link away into Magius. And then you special your random Crusadia, whether it be Draco, anything you want. Draco would be ideal because you could construct your chains to block out hand traps, but Maximus is my favorite, so we have him. Special, effective Magius. Magius will get you the Draco. Wherever he is at in the deck, there he is. We get you the Draco. And then a typical Crusadia plays, guys, like from the old days. Link away into your Regulex here. Special, chain 2, chain 1. Add yourself back to Reclusia. Get yourself Crusadia Crawler. Or if you're playing the pure version, you can get yourself Power. If you're playing, when the new cards come out, you get yourself Testament. You can get yourself Vanguard if you still play Vanguard, even though I don't think Vanguard's that good, but add yourself Crawler. Then we will link up. Enter your boy Equimax. So there we go. We will then special the Reclusia, activate Instant Fusion, summoning Sea Monster of Theseus. And then we're going to Synchro Summon here into Savage. Savage's effect will equip the Crusadia Regulex, putting him here. And then you're setting the Crawler, and then you're flipping the Crawler to summon the Crawler. Crawler's effect will trigger. And then if you're really detrimental on the Crawler resolving, you have a way to protect it via the Borreload Savage. So, like, you can add yourself, depending on what you're playing, you can add the Guard Dragon. You can add, of course, Succession. You can even add yourself Crown. You can add, there's so many things you can do. But, you know, of course, we're going to add Succession because this is the pure variant. And that is it, guys. So this is, again, another 3-card combo that ends you on, for the pure variants, that end you on essentially 2 Omni Interruptions. And like I said, guys, like, you can extend even farther depending on your hand. Like, if these 2 cards happen to be, the 2 cards in your hand happen to be, like, extenders, or another, it happens to be, like, so if it has to be Succession and the Arborea, you can end on, another level 8 or level 7 synchro, such as Quantum and stuff like that. It's just pretty good. I really do like some of the more simpler combos, if that makes sense. So, like, it's safer sometimes to go the route of, like, that Destrudo way, because sometimes, man, guys, you can just read the hand traps. Like, we're gonna get hand trapped. We know it. So sometimes it's simpler to just play around the hand traps. And this by any means here is not a bad board at all. So, like, in the sense of my regional experience, having, like, 2 forms of Omni Interruption was pretty good. And considering the fact that both of them are, this is 35 and this is 5,000, it's pretty hard to get over. So it was pretty good. But yes, guys, that's 2 combos I figured out while just testing with the deck, trying to play around hand traps, I guess. I've been setting up hands, playtesting hands, just trying to figure out how to play down hand traps better and still end on, like, a minimal of, like, 2 to 3 disruptions. And then sometimes, guys, this deck just bones you and you just don't open an optimal hand. You have, like, no extenders or anything like that. So You got to make do with what you got, and sometimes just a simple two negations are enough. So this is Charles from Team COG. Please comment down below if you like this video. Please let me know if you guys want to see future more combo videos or some test hands. And then other than that, guys, this is remember to like, comment, subscribe, support our sponsors and Game Time Cards and Collectibles. And remember, if you guys haven't already, go to our community page and hit a like on the Crusadia custom playmat that I'm trying to get pushed out so that we can have one of the first custom Crusadia playmats out there. But other than that, guys, this is Charles from Team COG. Have a nice night.